You've caught Carri at the Museum of Outdoor Art in Englewood, Colorado. I've just caught up with two artists, Melanie Walker and George Peters, who have put together the Kite on a String. This is a fascinating exhibit. You will find everything from kites that are 60-foot long, miniature kites, kites from around the world that you guys have collected and designed. And you guys call yourself aerial artists. Can you explain this a little?
Well, we're kind of aerial artists, not like in a circus. But it is kind of like a circus when we go to the kite festivals. But we'd like to call ourselves celebrationists because it's an optimistic art form and an optimistic sport, and people get very excited when they come and see the kites flying in the sky.
Absolutely. And for you, and you guys say that you guys make things, and clearly there's a lot of art to be seen here that you guys have made. Where have you found your inspiration?
I think the inspiration comes from the last piece that each of us do. You always want to push the envelope and see what can happen next, and see where things will take you.
And both of you guys have talked a lot about inspiring kids along the way, and especially in a culture where there's less of a focus on being hands-on with arts and crafts. This is a time where you guys go and you influence kids a lot with different art forms. I'm sure this has really been a great experience for you guys.
Well, it's been really exciting, especially working with kids and workshops and things, because we open up kind of an adventure at the end of your fingers and hands. And so many kids now don't have that. A lot of art programs are being cut, and they get kind of hand stupid. There was something in Japan where they did a test with children, and they couldn't tie their shoelaces because they had Velcro shoes, you know, and so they didn't need to know how to tie a knot and various things. But with kite making, it kind of involves so many different things, of the handwork, the aerodynamics, the art, the design, everything combined, and plus it flies.
And when we go to kite festivals around the world, there's always workshop tents. So kids go to the field and they see all of us adults out there flying kites and acting like kids. And
So adults.
And they go into the workshops and make kites, and then it's like this incredible burst of energy when they come outside with a new kite that they've made and run around and catch the wind and experience, you know, doing something outside that they've made.
Absolutely, and it's really interesting to think where everyone's familiar with kites. Do you guys think that the form of arts and crafts as kite making is around to stay?
I think because it's changed so much, we traditionally thought, oh, it's just two sticks and a piece of paper and a string and newspaper, like our parents had taught us to make. But the art form and the craft of kites has come so far. Now there's a whole other realm of sport kites. People are using them to surf with, and hang gliding and paragliding
and bugging.
And kite bugging, where you get dragged across the beach on a little three-wheel buggy. This is big in Europe, where they have long expanses of beach. But it's just exponentially grown into something that's here to stay, I think.
Well, also, I think in terms of research for alternative energy and things like that, kites are being investigated. I know in Italy there's an organization that's been making kites that are thrown way up into the atmosphere and pulled back down and then thrown up again, and it generates energy. And kites are also being used to power ships crossing the ocean on transcontinental or transoceanic journeys, so that they can cut back on the use of fuel.
Interesting. And this exhibit here at the Museum of Outdoor Arts wraps up July 21st, and it is definitely one not to miss. More than, I'd say, 100 kites. We don't have an exact number. I mean, there's just so much to explore. You're going to have to come check it out. You will not be disappointed.
Yes, please do.
Yes.
And bring your kids.
Thank you.
You are.